Hello students, welcome to today's session. This is Sweta Roy, your English Master Teacher at Vedantu, and here I am today with a beautiful and very meaningful poem and very necessary in today's time where we have almost forgotten, we have almost become, what should I say? We have almost reached the level of selfishness, right? Reached the extreme of selfishness. So, this is a poem which is going to definitely bring a thought, bring a spark in your mind, right? So, let's begin this amazing poem. But before that, let me see how many of you are here for today's session and welcome everyone. So let's see how many of you are, all of you are excited, I guess, yes or no? So let me see some excitement from your end. Let me quickly get a let's rock in the chat box and let me see how excited you are, to actually see this amazing poem, to go through this amazing poem. And of course, we have a Menti session at the end. Okay. Delay? No, dear. No, dear. There is no delay. Let's rock. Acha. Hi. Hi, Ansh. So I could see very few students today, है ना? Very few students. बहुत बहुत कम लोग हैं आज. अरे thank you Aditya, thank you so much. All right, so let me start off with this amazing poem. ठीक है? तो बच्चे लोग, when I say 9 gold medals, क्या चीज का याद आता है? What do you remember? क्या दिमाग में आता है when you read the title 9 gold medals? Quickly tell me right now. जल्दी से बताओ. जल्दी से बताओ, quickly. राम राम करण जी, जल्दी से. आई वांट द आंसर फ्रॉम यू ऑल एंड देन आई विल प्रोसीड. नाम मैं उसी का लूंगी जो मुझे आंसर देगा. यू पीपल आर इग्नोरिंग मी. अब मैं भी यही बोलूंगी जो तुम लोग बोलते हो. मैम प्लीज डोंट इग्नोर मी. तो आई विल ऑल्सो से स्टूडेंट्स प्लीज डोंट इग्नोर माई क्वेश्चन, प्लीज आंसर द क्वेश्चन. ओके. ओलंपिक गेम्स. ऑल राइट. गोल्ड बिस्किट, ये क्या है भाई? गोल्ड बिस्किट कैसे याद आ सकता है? हाई टेक्निकल आचार्य. ओलंपिक. ओके. राइट. सो 9 गोल्ड मेडल से हम लोग को ओलंपिक गेम्स याद आता है. बट येस, वी ऑल्सो रिमेम्बर आर स्कूल्स एनुअल स्पोर्ट्स, है कि नहीं? याद आया? सो हाउ एक्साइटेड यू वर, है ना? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन ओवर हियर? स्पोर्ट्स पीपल, गिव मी अ क्विक हाई फाइव इन द चैट बॉक्स. जल्दी से स्पोर्ट्स पीपल, जल्दी. अरे थैंक यू सिद्धार्थ. जल्दी से बताओ स्पोर्ट्स पीपल. गुड इवनिंग बोलो बेटा. गुड नाइट तो हम लोग तब बोलते हैं जब हम सोने जाते हैं. नाउ इट्स नॉट द टाइम फॉर स्लीपिंग, नाउ इट्स द टाइम फॉर इवनिंग क्लास, है ना? सो okay, so many people are saying that yes ma'am, we are sports person. So try and recollect your memories associated with sports. Annual sports जब होता था हम लोग कितना enjoy करते थे, है ना? And try and recollect all the sports practice. जो sports day के दिन जो हम लोग event करेंगे, जो रेस में participate करेंगे, बहुत टाइप का रेस होता था, है ना? रिले रेस, सैक रेस, so many types of race. When I was in class 4th, I still remember मैंने रिले रेस में पार्ट लिया था, मैंने सैक रेस में भी पार्ट लिया था. सो मेनी ऑफ यू मस्ट बी स्पोर्ट्स एंथुसियास्ट्स, राइट? सो मोस्ट ऑफ यू आई थिंक दे एंजॉय एंड डेफिनेटली कितना ज्यादा हमें प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ता था, राइट? कि स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट जिस दिन है उससे पहले आई थिंक 1 महीना पहले से प्रैक्टिस सेशन शुरू हो जाता था. डू यू रिमेम्बर गाइज? यस मैम, वी एंजॉयड अ लॉट. हाँ, तो कितना हार्ड वर्क और कितना मेहनत करना पड़ता था. एंड वी ऑल वांटेड, हम लोग का एम क्या था? टू विन, है ना? डोंट यू थिंक गाइज? व्हाट वाज योर एम व्हेनेवर यू पार्टिसिपेटेड? आपका एम क्या था? कि अरे हम बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म करेंगे, टू परफॉर्म योर, टू गिव योर बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस एंड आल्सो टू विन 1 or 2 मेडल्स, है कि नहीं? यस और नो? सच सच बताओ. यस, एब्सोल्युटली एब्सोल्युटली. सत श्री अकाल प्रणव जी, सत श्री अकाल. ऑल राइट. So, in this session, तो अभी हम देखने वाले हैं, in this session we are going to analyze the poem as well as poetic device. So, this I actually asked you about this because this is something which we are going to talk about in today's session, because that is going to deal with sports, games, and how much effort and hard work we put into our performances, and we all want to get the medals in our sports, in sports, right? In whatever game we participate and in whatever field we are, we always aspire to become, you know, the best, right? To be the best and to get hold of one or two medals. Yes or no? Sahi sahi batao. Thank you, Alok. Thank you so much. All right. And the next session, of course, हमारे पास mentee भी है आज के session में. So I do not want to miss with that. Miss that. तो mentee भी है. So do not go anywhere, बच्चा लोग. So now this poem is written by American rock vocalist David Roth. So who's the poet? David Roth. And basically this is a song that inspires human compassion. So ये एक song है, and somewhere it is also mentioned that this poem is, the song जो है, this is based on a true incident. So this is actually argued that ये एक true event के ऊपर based है. Some critics argue, and some critics argue that partly it is true. ठीक है? So there is, you know, beside the question of authenticity, there is a wonderful message that is conveyed in the poem, right? So let us see, and this is about a special Olympic event. So special Olympic event where 9 differently abled athletes take part and participate. So yes, we do have Olympics for the specially abled people as well. I think all of you are aware of that. तो उन लोगों को भी equal amount of hard work and effort करना पड़ता है, right? Just as the way we all do. ठीक है? So let's have a look what happened in this poem. So about David Lee Roth, he is an American rock vocalist, musician, songwriter, and this poem was also written in the form of a song, right? And now we will have a look at something called Special Olympics. So ये Special Olympics जिसकी हमने बात की, what is this Special Olympics all about? तो ये Special Olympics है क्या? Now this is an international organization created to help people with intellectual disabilities, and they develop a confidence, social skill, and a sense of personal accomplishment. And ये क्या करता है? It is conducted every 2 years, alternating between summer and winter games. All right. So this is all about Special Olympics, and you can actually read through the slide. All right. And now we will, and this is the logo for Special Olympics. Okay, you can look at the logo for Special Olympics as well. Okay. Hi Shrujan, no problem dear. अरे अनुष्का, where are you going बेटा? अभी तो बहुत कुछ बाकी है, अभी तो जस्ट हमने स्टार्ट किया है, अभी तो क्लास बाकी है, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. All right. Hi Pranshu, of course I remember you. Hello Sanju. 9 Gold Medals is a poem about the epitome of sportsmanship where runners from different cultural backgrounds who have worked so hard gave it all up. Thank you Sanju, thank you for your wonderful input. Of course, remember you, Tanu. And we are going to begin our poem with a wonderful quote which says, empathy is really the opposite of spiritual meanness. It's the capacity to understand that every war is both won and lost, and that someone else's pain is as meaningful as your own, right? So that is what is the true meaning of empathy. So when you basically empathize with someone, you actually start to understand his or her pain. You actually place yourselves in the shoes of that person. That is the true meaning of empathy, and you understand his or her pain as your own. So why am I talking about empathy? We will see when we read through the poem. So let's begin the poem. So in the first stanza, the poet says that athletes, he describes the Special Olympics, as I told you that many athletes, they have come for the Special Olympics, and they are all, special people, and they have come from different countries, right? And I have already mentioned about what is Special Olympics and everything. So I hope you have understood that. So from all over the countries, as Sanju said, from different cultural backgrounds, they have come here, right, to participate. They were all there to compete for medals, gold, silver, bronze. So as I told you, go back to your school days, right? Maybe हम लोगों ने ओलंपिक में पार्टिसिपेट नहीं किया है, बट ऑफ कोर्स वी कैन रिलेट इट विद आवर स्कूल एनुअल स्पोर्ट्स, है कि नहीं? हम लोग अपने स्कूल एनुअल स्पोर्ट्स से बिल्कुल इसको रिलेट कर सकते हैं। तो कितना हार्ड वर्क हम करते थे, कितना दिन का प्रैक्टिस था, है ना, वो एक दिन के लिए। that one day was very special for all of us and we all practiced so hard. और बहुत सारे स्कूल्स में आई गेस हाउस डिवीजन भी होता था, जैसे हमारे स्कूल में तो होता था ऑरेंज हाउस, ग्रीन हाउस, है ना। और मुझे अभी भी याद है, आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर दैट मैं थी ग्रीन हाउस में, राइट। सो ऐसे हाउस डिवीजन होता, तो हम लोग में एक एक्साइटमेंट रहता था कि कौन सा हाउस जीतेगा। वी ऑल गेव आवर बेस्ट, वी ऑल वांटेड टू विन, है ना, है कि नहीं? यस और नो? आदित्य सेज आवर हाउस एज वेल, राइट। तो कौन कौन से हाउस, इफ यू रिमेम्बर योर हाउस, सो प्लीज लेट मी नो कौन कौन सा हाउस में आप हो, एंड डिड योर हाउस विन? यस और नो? गंगा हाउस, अच्छा, ये तो बड़ा अच्छा नाम है। हम लोग का कलर डिवीजन होता था। ओके, ग्रीन हाउस, अरे सेम पिंच तनु, सेम पिंच। इतने लोग ग्रीन हाउस, ब्लू हाउस, तो आप लोग का भी कलर डिवीजन होता था। व्हेन वी वर इन जूनियर क्लास, जैसे 1 लाइक केजी टू 5 5th में जब थी, तब हमारा हाउस, यू नो, देवर नेम्स ऑफ फ्लावर्स, मेरीगोल्ड, रोज, ब्लूबेल, हेदर, ये ऐसा नाम था। उसके बाद जब हम सेकेंडरी में चले गए, उसके बाद हमारा हाउस जो है वो कलर हाउस में हो गया, एंड देयर आई वाज, you know, greenhouse. So you can also relate to your annual sports. So here they were brought to compete for medals, gold, silver, bronze, right? तो हम भी ट्रॉफी के लिए हमेशा मेहनत करते थे, राइट। सो वी ऑल वांटेड टू विन दैट वन ट्रॉफी। कौन सा हाउस बेस्ट परफॉर्म होगा, हमारा हाउस बेस्ट होना चाहिए। ऑल वर all were imbibed with that spirit, that energy, that enthusiasm. Similarly, these people also were there in the similar, with the same spirit, with the same energy, with the same vigor, right? And they have gone through strenuous training for months to participate in the events with high hopes and dreams of winning medals. So when जब हम स्कूल का बात कर रहे हैं, when we are talking about school annual sports, obviously in school annual sports में भी हम इतने सारे rigorous practice करते थे, and we all dreamt of becoming the winner. So think about Olympics. Olympics में तो और भी ज़्यादा level पे होगा, right? तो स्कूल का स्कूल में हम जब इतना ज़्यादा करते हैं, so if we ever get a chance to perform in Olympics, तो उसका तो level बहुत ज़्यादा high होगा. So you can very well imagine so how they were hoping, or they were dreaming, their eyes were filled with dreams and hopes, right? And they had gone, वो और ज्यादा, स्कूल में तो कम होता है, ओलंपिक्स में तो और ज्यादा स्ट्रेनवस ट्रेनिंग होता है। आई होप यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड, राइट? ओके, यस मोनालिसा, बताओ, बताओ डाउट बताओ। Okay, so next stanza says that large audience was present at the ground to cheer the participant, right? So if you have ever watched Olympic Games, TV में अगर आप देखे होगे कभी, so you must have seen कि large audience कैसे gather होता है, and how they are always there to cheer the participants. Even in cricket matches या कोई भी match अगर आप देखते हो, बैडमिंटन हो, क्रिकेट हो, फुटबॉल हो, there is always the spectator, and spectators, they all cheer for the audience, right? So you can very well understand. Yellow house, acha, you won house cup. Oh wow, that's great, Shubham. Great. So then they cheered and enjoyed throughout the day. Definitely. Now it was the time for the final event. So now जब हम final event की तरफ पहुंचते हैं, then what happens? It's about the race. Now people were eagerly waiting for the event to begin. तो ये था 100-meter race. Anyone who have participated in that marathon race में किसी ने participate किया है? या 100-meter race हो, sports में होता है usually, college sports में भी, school sports में भी 100-meter race and all these different kind of races. So yes, in order to motivate you, they actually cheer. Yes, all right. Okay. हाँ जी, मेंटी है, चिंता मत करो, पहले पोम तो सीख ले. All right. So the names of the runners who would take part in the 100-meter race were announced. So obviously think about that moment जब नाम आपका अनाउंस कर रहा होता है ना, स्कूल में जब आप स्पोर्ट्स में रेस में पार्टिसिपेट करते हो and your name is announced. Think about that moment. All right. So think about the butterfly in your stomach, right, at that point of time. So similarly, all these participants were having the same feeling, right? There were 9 participants. So think about that. All determined to win the competition. So जब भी हम sports में जाते हैं, we are all filled with energy, enthusiasm to win the race. हमारे दिमाग में यही रहता है to how to reach the goal and how to win the cup, right? So think about Olympic में तो और भी ज़्यादा होगा, right? Lined up behind the starting point. So think about an Olympic. Think about a race which you have seen on TV, right? They were ready to start, waiting for the sound of the gun. So that sound of the gun was the symbol for starting of the race, right? And then the pistol exploded, signaling the start of the race. तो जैसे ही वो pistol explode हुआ, so that is the moment, that is the final moment, and that is where the participants, they give their best. ठीक है, do or die kind of a situation आ जाता है participants के दिमाग में, right? And all the runners charged ahead. So whenever the pistol is, whenever you get that signal of just start, and at that point of time, what is the expression, what is the, आपके दिमाग में क्या चलता है? जैसे ही आपने वो आवाज सुनी या सिग्नल आपको मिला, हमारे स्कूल टाइम में विसल होता था, राइट, टू सिग्नल द स्टार्ट. सो टू टेल मी कि आपके स्पोर्ट्स में आपको कैसे सिग्नल मिलता था टू स्टार्ट द रेस? जल्दी से बताओ, क्विकली जल्दी से बताओ. टू रन फास्ट, हाँ पहले पोएम देन मेंटी. यस, क्विकली जल्दी बताओ. डू और डाई, गेट सेट गो. ओके, गेट सेट गो. अच्छा, हमारे विसल होता था हमारे में. ऑल राइट, गन. ओके, सेम. कुछ भी, मतलब श्रेयांश ने लिखा है बॉम्ब, मतलब कुछ भी. ओके, या. सो now tell me about the feeling that you had. जैसे ही वो विसल बजता था, what kind of feeling you had? क्या होता था? हाँ जी प्रांशु, ले लिया आपका नाम, जल्दी बताओ, जल्दी से, कम ऑन. ड्रम, अच्छा, okay. So you can definitely relate with the kind of feeling that was there in your heart with the first blow of the whistle and you are ready to start. Okay? Now all the runners, they charged ahead along their respective tracks, right? But suddenly there occurred an unexpected thing. The shortest athlete among them stumbled and staggered and fell on his knees to the ground. राइट, तो बेचारा एक जो शॉर्टेस्ट एथलीट था, अनफॉर्चुनेटली ही स्टम्बल्ड. ठीक है, स्टम्बल्ड एंड ही स्टैगर्ड, राइट, एंड ही फेल ऑन हिज नीज, राइट, एंड ही हैड दिस फीलिंग ऑफ डिस्पेयर. जैसे ही वो गिरा, obviously he was in pain, he was in anguish and in frustration. The two words that are mentioned in the poem are anguish and frustration. ठीक है, तो जैसे ही वो गिरा, he became मतलब he was filled with frustration because उसका सारा hope, क्योंकि इतना strenuous practice के बाद finally जब final moment आया, when people are always ready to give their best, an unfortunate incident happened and he stumbled and fell down. So have you ever encountered such an incident in your life जहाँ पे if you have not fallen, maybe your friend has fallen down. ऐसा हुआ था कि आप गिरे नहीं हो, बट आपका कोई फ्रेंड जो पार्टिसिपेंट था, या any of your participant, any of the participants in the race along who had participated along with you fell down unfortunately. Yes or no? Okay, Nitish says yes. This happens. अच्छा. Okay. So guys, if let's say, suppose this happens, so what will you do? Suppose this happens that your fellow participant falls down unfortunately, and at the very start of the race. So what are you going to do? What step you will take? Will you just overlook and you will run for your you will complete the race? Would you do that? What would you do? जल्दी से बताओ, come on, quickly tell me your views in the chat box. अभी जल्दी से. Harshil says let him fall. अच्छा, postpone the race. How will you postpone the race? Okay, Sneha says, I will help. Very good, Sneha. Very well thought of. And Tanu also says, I will help. Ankur says, run. Midnight Monster says, nothing. So, okay, most of you are saying, actually, most of us, what would we do? We would not care for the fallen participant. Most of us, हम लोग अपना रेस को पूरा करने के लिए आगे भागेंगे, right or not? As most of you had honestly confessed कि भाई let him fall, we will run. Most of us would do the same. But here the poem talks about something else. So let's see what happens. The moment he fell, he knew all his dreams, hopes, and efforts were dusted. Obviously. So the words used in the poem are frustrated. So he got frustrated, frustration, and anguish. These are the words used in the poem. All right. And then his pain and disappointment made him cry, but it did not end here. There occurred something really strange. So, as most of you said that हम लोग छोड़ देंगे उसको, we will run our race. But here the poem talks about something else. Something very beautiful that is going to touch all your hearts. Strangely, the 8 other athletes who were ahead of him stopped in their tracks. Though they had trained hard for so long to compete with one another. तो हमने क्या देखा कि उन लोगों ने बहुत ज्यादा rigorous practice, rigorous training लिया है to compete with each other. Although they did that, still to win the medal. So सबके दिमाग में वही था, how to win the medal, because they were all rivals in that, right? In that race, they were rivals of each other. But one fall, the fall of their fellow athlete, changed their mind. What did they do? We will see, but after you answer this question. So what made, अच्छा ये अभी हमने किया नहीं है, right? तो हम करते हैं इसको, उसके बाद I will come to the question, right? Okay, wait. तो उसके बाद उसने क्या किया? They now returned one by one and helped the fallen one stand on his feet. So this was the strange thing they did. हम सब ने admit किया that we would not have cared to help the fallen athlete, right? But they did. Everyone, each one of the athlete turned back, came back, and helped the other athlete, his fellow athlete who had fallen, unfortunately. They helped them to stand up on his feet. And all of them joined hands and walked together to the finishing line. This is something wonderful, something incredible which we had not imagined till now, right? इसके बाद हम क्वेश्चन में जाते हैं. What made the other athletes come back for the fallen boy? Quickly tell me, quickly give your answers. जल्दी से in the chat box. जल्दी से. Hi Esha, I'm not ignoring you. Okay, Tanu says they all came back because one of the athletes fell down. Absolutely. Okay, Sanju says the returned athletes helped the boy to his feet. Even though they came from different cultural backgrounds, they were connected by their intellectual disabilities. They were empathetic towards him. Very well answered. So they were connected by their disabilities. So everyone had one thing in common, that is their speciality. I would not say disability, but differently abled. All of them were differently abled. So that is what connected them, right? And they empathized with the fallen boy, right? So as I began the quote with the powerful quote on empathy. So empathy is that true empathy is that when you actually feel the pain of others to be your own. So that is what each and every athlete felt, and that made them return for the fallen boy. And yes, we will see what happens next, and what happens next will actually amaze you. It's going to blow your mind, really, right? But before that, let's take a short break. So those of you who are new, कितने लोग new हो, जल्दी से मुझे हाई फाई दे दो. New students, come on. अरे thank you Dragon Gamers, thank you so much. जल्दी से बताओ. The feeling of humanity, absolutely, absolutely. All right. अरे तन्मय, I'm not ignoring you. Tanay, I'm not ignoring you. Okay. So guys, let me talk about something very important. जिन लोगों को already पता है, जिन लोगों ने subscription ले लिया है, you can give your valuable feedback. ठीक है? You can definitely give your valuable feedback. But those of you who are new, what we have seen is most of the students are facing a lot of troubles when it comes to education. तो बच्चा लोग, when we talk about the problems which you face, what we have analyzed कि भाई बहुत सारे doubts जो है वो आपके पास है, जिसको solve करने के लिए आपके पास proper channel नहीं है, reliable source नहीं है, notes आपको मिल नहीं रहे हैं, tests and assignments you are also not getting. Even if you are getting your assignments, you are not able to solve because your concept clarity is not there. You are lacking the concept clarity, especially अभी pandemic के time में तो और ज़्यादा, right? Competitive exams you want to crack, but you do not have a proper channel or proper guidance. Choice of schedule, choice of language being the other important parts, other important problems. So बच्चा लोग, we are there to solve all your problems here right now, just with one subscription. So doubts, कोई doubt नहीं रहेगा, because we have specialized team of class teachers and master teachers to cater to all your doubts. तो ये class teachers का जो concept है, this is only and only to cater to your doubts. So one special team to cater to your need, guys. Each need, each team. So that is what makes this platform so special, and it's only and only meant for you guys, right? Notes after each session, assignment after each session. We also conduct tests, and we also give you the performance report. Competitive exams, we do take care of that as well, and all this at your suitable time, in your suitable language. That is something quite amazing, guys. Plus we also have so many bonus features. Micro course है हमारे पास, crash course है. तो micro course से क्या होगा? You can avail chapter wise course. तो बच्चा लोग, whenever you face any problem in particular chapter जो आपके long term में let's say हो गया है, but you want another revision live, you can definitely attend our micro course based on that chapter, and the crash course enables you to complete the entire syllabus. So micro course and crash course, these are some important bonus features. Performance report, as I told you, we also give you the performance report जहाँ से आपको पता चलेगा आपका shortcomings क्या है, आपका strength क्या है, and that analysis is essential in order to understand where you are standing and in order to help you to score more than 90%. So we also offer you 6 subjects, guys. We provide you all the 6 subjects: English, Maths, Social Science, Chemistry, Biology, Physics. सारे के सारे 6 subjects हो जाएंगे. And balancing the 6 subjects is very, very, very important in order to score 90% marks, ठीक है, in your board exam. And all that with just one subscription. Personalized attention जो कि YouTube पे possible हमेशा नहीं हो पाता, that is absolutely possible in our Vedantu classes, where we have 50 live courses, more than 200 mock test papers जो कि आप बिल्कुल solve कर सकते हो, and that makes your revision absolutely complete, क्योंकि revision forms a very important part of your exam preparation. अगर revision अच्छे से नहीं हुआ, so that means you are lagging behind, right? So what you need to do is just visit vdnt.in/ytpro, and उसके बाद आपके पास options आएंगे. Choose your grade, आप अपना grade select कर लेना. So 10th board select कर लेना, CBSE. उसके बाद check out the details, आप अपना details select कर लेना. I mean check out कर लेना कि जो मैंने बोला सारा सही है कि नहीं. You can tally with that and then click on get subscription. उसके बाद आप satisfied हो जाओ तो yes, you can click on get subscription. आपके पास 3 टाइप का subscription है, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, whatever is suitable for you guys. आप अगर मुझसे पूछोगे, so I will recommend the 6 months वाला subscription, क्योंकि अगर आप 1 month करके 6 महीना दे रहे हो, पे कर रहे हो, you end up paying more. So 6 months आपका एक साथ आप अगर दे रहे हो, you actually save a lot of money, right? And when you calculate, mathematics आपकी ज़्यादा अच्छी है, so you If you calculate, you will see that more than 9 rupee per class you are not paying. So that is quite affordable, guys. And after applying the coupon code, आपका जो reduced cost है, that is going to be this one, okay, 9774. That is for 6 months. Now let us look at the coupon code, guys. SWRPRO. This is the coupon code to avail the 15% discount, guys. Use this coupon code. अगर आप use नहीं करोगे आपको 15% discount नहीं मिलेगा. So please do not forget to use the coupon code. All right. So now let us resume our poem, the beautiful poem. So the 100-meter race was finally reduced to a walk. Because and what was the scene? You can very well visualize the spectacular scene of all the 9 athletes holding each other's hands. So what value can you find here? You can find empathy. You can find cooperation, right? So all these athletes actually mutually cooperated with each other. Look at the spectacular scene, right? And finally, although it was reduced to a walk, but that does not mean that it lost its speciality. What was its speciality? It was special for the great display of human compassion, cooperation, sportsman spirit. So this is what we truly call sportsman spirit. It could not have been more special in any way. So when they finally reached the finishing point, what happened was there? They all won gold medals. So yes, they were the true, they truly deserved. Each of the athletes truly deserved gold medals, right? And what did they see when they finally reached? Yes, Special Olympics. This was the banner which said Special Olympics, and they truly made it special by their gesture, by their cooperation, by their empathy, by their humanity. If you remember, अच्छा एक और lesson आपने पढ़ा था which was quite similar to this Special Olympics वाला chapter poem. Do you remember that? Do you remember the name of another story आपने पढ़ा था? Do tell me. जल्दी से quickly tell me. मेंटी तभी होगा जब आप आंसर दोगे क्वेश्चन का. जल्दी. Jesse Owens, absolutely. My greatest Olympic prize by Jesse Owens. Yes, Aditya is also saying 2 lessons, my greatest Olympic prize and 9 gold medals. Teaches me that cooperation and collaboration are more important than competition. Absolutely. Very good, very good. So we need to implement this in our life. Absolutely correct. So what did Laslong say? What did Laslong say in that chapter which you just now mentioned, my greatest Olympic prize? उसमें Laslong ने क्या बोला था? That participation is more important than winning, right? So all of them participated wholeheartedly in this as well, right? And they also showed the beauty of sportsman spirit. This is what we truly call sportsman spirit, this astonishing gesture by all these athletes. And now, question for you, what did the banner say? Quickly mention this. Absolutely, Tanu, absolutely. Jaldi se batao, what did the banner say? Jaldi se, quickly. The most important thing in life is not winning but taking part. Absolutely, absolutely. Special Olympics. Bilkul. Special Olympics. Absolutely. So yes, and they, by their effort, had truly made it special. Don't you think so, guys? So those smiling faces touched the heart of everyone. And how many hearts has this poem touched? It has really touched my heart. What about you people? Has the poem touched your heart? Do you think that we should also implement this in our life? This beautiful feeling of sympathy and cooperation? Yes or no? Empathy and cooperation. How many hearts has this poem touched? Quickly tell me. Give me a heart to show me that actually this poem has touched your heart. quickly give me a heart in the chat box. Jaldi se. Okay, I cannot see any heart. अभी तक मैंने कोई heart नहीं देखा. Okay, people are writing mine too, mine too. Okay, okay, symbolically represent that with the help of a heart in the chat box. Thank you, Tokir. Okay, now I can see so many hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this is a beautiful poem, guys, with a very strong message. It delivered something special, a great feeling and a great lesson that this poem is beyond words, right? It is really beyond words. This is not just something to express, it is beyond expression. Actually, this gesture it made me speechless, and really it needs to be appreciated. This kind of effort needs to be appreciated, and we should actually rethink about all our actions, and we should be really motivated by this. Yes or no? Thank you, Manas. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's now do the vocabulary. So if you have any doubt in any vocabulary, then any word, most of you were asking me about the meaning of asphalt. So here it is, black tarred road, okay, which we use in the race tracks, okay. So you can take the help of this vocabulary part to clear all your doubts in the vocabulary section. Yes, Sanju, the poem touched me as well. Arey, thank you, Zias. Zias? Wow. Great name. Thank you, Ayush. So this is your homework question. What message is conveyed through the poem? Do mention the answer in the homework question in the comment section. Alright, guys. So now I think it's time for Menti. So are you guys prepared? Arey Harshil, it's your birthday. Many happy returns of the day. So guys, one more question for you from my end is, let me write it here. After reading the poem, what would you do if your fellow participant falls down while the race when the race starts? Suppose you you encounter the same situation, all right, in your life sometime in future. If you encounter the same situation, then what would you do? Okay, do mention this as well. Let me see, has the poem actually made your thoughts, changed your thoughts, and has it brought any change in our mindset, right? Only then this poem would be actually successful. With that, let us move to the poetic devices. So we have alliteration. Here you can see, यहाँ पे एक second, and lifted the lad to his feet. So lifted lad, repetition of L sound, right? And his dreams and his efforts dashed in the dust. So D, repetition of D, so alliteration. And repetition again is another, at the end you will see there is a repeated line. At the end of the poem also there is a line which is repeated. So basically this is a song, right? So definitely that is, the repetition is there, the Special Olympics, to emphasize upon the fact that not only was it a Special Olympics because of the differently abled person taking part in that, but because they by their efforts, they by their sympathy, by their humanity, by their empathy had actually made it special, right? So that is something which is very important. And before you go, guys, no, you are not allowed to go now because we are going to start with Menti very soon. So a last reminder, a final reminder, if you haven't yet taken the subscription, guys, think about it. It's meant for only and only for you, designed specially for you guys. So what you need to do is choose your board, choose your grade, check out the details, click on get subscription, and you have 3 types of subscription, guys. Most recommended one would be the 6-month subscription, as I told you. Okay? So yes, बाकी आपके ऊपर है, right? So just visit this link and don't forget to use the coupon code in order to avail 15% discount, guys. Alright, so now I think it is the time for our mentee session, है ना? तो जल्दी से हम mentee में जाते हैं quickly. एक minute. Yes. So guys, just brace yourselves for the mentee session. Okay. So the code is 1092365. Anji, Vedika, Suhani, Ratnakar, Deepak, all of you are ready? Come on, quickly join. Are Sunil, why are you saying bye? You need to play, participate in the mentee as well. Are thank you, Sashwat. Thank you so much for your compliments. Thank you so much. अरे मॉलिन कैसे भूल सकते हो आपको यू आर आर रेगुलर स्टूडेंट ऑफ कोर्स आई हैव नॉट फॉरगॉटन यू आई रिमेंबर ईच एंड एवरी स्टूडेंट नॉट ईच एंड एवरी बट यस मेजॉरिटी मेरा मेमोरी इन टर्म्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट बहुत अच्छा है मुझे याद रहता है ओके थैंक यू टॉकी थैंक यू सो मच ऑलराइट सो आई थिंक वी शुड स्टार्ट ऑफ विद द मेंटी राइट नाउ शुरू करें मेंटी यस और नो तनु ने ज्वाइन कर लिया है Mentee code Sonakshi 1092-365. With that, I would like to start off with the mentee. The poem 9 Gold Medals was penned by Shelley, Keats, David Roth. Very simple, very simple. Hi Anish. Alright, so David Roth is the correct answer. आप लोगों ने ज्वाइन नहीं किया क्या? जल्दी से ज्वाइन करो. अरे थैंक यू मॉलिन, थैंक यू सो मच. हाय गणेश, हाउ टू ज्वाइन बेटा? www.mentee.com में जाओ. यूज द कोड 1092365 क्विकली. जल्दी से ज्वाइन करो. Okay, let's have a look at the leaderboard till the point you join. Quickly. All right. अच्छा, इतने लोग. Okay, so Nishita, Sanju loves English and Elsa. Oh wow, that's great. Thank you for loving English. Okay. Then we have Naman, love you ma'am. Email please. Okay, my email ID you don't know. Array. email ID is shweta.roy@vedantu.com. ये है मेरा email ID. Okay. Thank you for sharing your love, Naman. And Samriddhi, Nimovi, fan of ma'am, Keshav, thank you so much. Aditya, Jishnu, Tushar, and Watson. Array, Sherlock Holmes fan ho kya? Watson, great. Okay, so let's move ahead with the next question. Question number 2 right here on your screen. Jaldi se. The boy gave a cry of dash and dash. मैंने ये mention किया था. Pain and frustration, frustration and anguish, despair and frustration. I did mention this in the session, so if you were attentive, then you will be able to answer this. Let's see. Array, people got confused. It's frustration and anguish. Actually, I wrote these words down in the slide as well when I was explaining. तो बच्चा लोग इसलिए बोलती हूँ जब एक्सप्लेन करती हूँ तो सुन लिया करो. मेंटी तो होगा ही. मेंटी के लिए इम्पेशेंट मत हो. मेंटी तभी आप कर पाओगे आंसर when you listen to the lecture attentively. है कि नहीं? All right, चलो. Let's have a look. जल्दी से देख लेते हैं. संजू क्या हो गया? अच्छा, नमन आ गया है ऊपर. All right, so Naman has now secured the top position with Tushar, Sanju, Abshin, Aditya, Angeline, Shreya, Shrestha, Henil, Shikhar. Very well performed, all of you, and I could see new people joining the leaderboard, so that is amazing. Very well performed, all of you. Let's proceed to the next question, guys. Hi Ganesh, welcome to the class, and I hope I would see you again in the the next classes, right? चलो next question देख लेते हैं. And lifted the lad to his feet. Identify the poetic device. जल्दी से बता दो. Oxymoron, simile, alliteration. Quickly tell me which is the poetic device used here. Hi Rajeshwari. Hello Pragya. Menti join beta. Go to menti.com. Use the code 1092365. हो जाएगा join. Thank you Trevor. Thank you so much. अरे okay. कोई कोड बता दो. इतना बड़ा तो लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे 1092365. This is the code. Okay, so most of you have given the correct answer, absolutely correct. Alliteration. So which is which is the consonant sound repeated? जल्दी से बताओ कौन सा consonant sound यहाँ repeat हुआ है. Why have you marked alliteration? Reason बताओ मुझे in the chat box. जल्दी. Okay श्रद्धा, quickly tell me. जो अब आंसर बताएगा मैं उसी का नाम लूंगी. Quickly tell me. L. Yes. So Samriddhi has given us the answer first. Very good. L is repeated. Let's have a look at the leaderboard quickly. ये क्या है? Okay. So Sanju has now. अरे तो संजू और नमन के बीच बहुत तगड़ी वाली कंपटीशन चल रही है. Okay. So I hope you all, both of you, will be having the sportsman spirit also, and that is what we have learned through the poem, right? So competition, हमने क्या सीखा poem में कि competition से ज़्यादा important है to have the sportsmanship spirit and participation, a love for participation, right? So that is, I guess, all of you are having right now in you, right? कि participation ज़्यादा important है, हार जीत तो होती रहती है ना? Okay, so yes, Sanju, Naman, Aditya, Shrestha, Shreya, Avshin, Angeline, Harshil ma'am is cute as रबड़ी. ये क्या है? रबड़ी क्यूट थोड़ी होता है, वो तो स्वीट होता है ना? And that is my favorite, one of my favorite sweets. Yes. So thank you for the compliment, Harshil. Thanks a lot. Prasi, Pragya, very well performed, and I could see new people in the leaderboard. Very good, very good. Keep up the good work. Keep up the best work that you're doing. Let's see the next question. Hello, question number 4 on your screen right away, right now, right here. The event mentioned in the poem was broad jump, high jump, 100-meter race, 200-meter race. Come on. Hi Saloni, ले लिया आपका नाम? Okay, 100-meter race. Very well done. Very well done. So yes, it was a 100-meter race. The event mentioned was a 100-meter race. Very good. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Sanju, Shreya, Aditya, Harshil, Angeline, Shrestha, Prasi, उसके बाद yes, Afshin, Tushar, Pragya. Okay, again I think I see new people, so congratulations and all the best for the next 2 questions. Last 2 questions है क्योंकि ये ठीक है. चलो चलते हैं. Let's brace ourselves up and pull up our socks for the last question, guys. जल्दी से. हाँ जी बेटा पवन, what is the problem बेटा? क्या हो गया? Okay, 5th question. Reply कर तो दिया बेटा. His dreams and his efforts dashed in the dust. Poetic device. Which is the poetic device? Oxymoron, repetition, alliteration. जल्दी से बता दो. Hi Dipanshu, taken your name. Hi Yasharth. Very well done. Alliteration is the correct answer. So which sound is repeated here? जल्दी बताओ. जो मुझे आंसर देगा, I will take his or her name. Quickly. जल्दी, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. D. Yes, absolutely, Shreyas. Shriyansh, very good, very good. Shriyansh ने सही बोला है. Thank you so much. And most of you are giving the correct answer. Pinky Ganesh, absolutely correct. Okay. Last question up hoga. But before that, let us have a look at the leaderboard. D sound, yes. Dash, dust, dreams, very good. अरे 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 बेटा संजू, कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं. श्रेया, आदित्य, हर्षिल, Angeline, Sanju, Prasi, Pragya, Shizuka, Nayana, and Brinda. Again, I could see new people. Very well done, guys. Last question देख लेंगे हम लोग. Last question. So all the best, guys. All the best. Let's rock the last question. जल्दी से last question आने वाला है. The Special Olympics became so special due to the display of true sportsmanship, leadership quality, sympathy and cooperation, both A and C. थोड़ा सोच समझ के आंसर देना बेटा, थोड़ा सोच समझ के आंसर देना. Think about it. Of course, Samriddhi, how can I forget you? Of course, I do remember you. I told you to think about it and then mark your answer. True sportsmanship spirit as well as sympathy and cooperation, है ना? ये दोनों है सही. Okay, so the answer would be both A and C. See, I told you, think about the answer and then mark it. जल्दीबाजी में आपने A दे दिया, बाकी सारा ऑप्शन देखा ही नहीं, है ना? So, okay, misclick. I know most of you have misclicked. I know that. कोई बात नहीं. कोई बात नहीं. Last leaderboard, final leaderboard is right now going to arrive. But पहले मुझे बताओ, how many of you have liked the video? कितने लोगों ने like किया है? जिन लोगों ने नहीं किया है, प्लीज 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 जल्दी से बट्टा, जल्दी से क्विकली क्विकली. हाय किरण ज्योति. ओके, सो आई कैन सी मोस्ट ऑफ यू आर सेइंग मी, सो वेरी गुड. तो जल्दी से लाइक कर देना, दोज ऑफ यू हु हैवंट, एंड अभी तक जिन्होंने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, प्लीज डू सब्सक्राइब. ओके, सो लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट द फाइनल लीडरबोर्ड. जल्दी से देखते हैं फाइनल लीडरबोर्ड. Okay, so Aditya is our winner today. Congratulations, Aditya, and congratulations to all the participants. As I told you, participating is equally important. यही हमने आज poem में सीखा है, right? So all the participants, you all deserve an applause. ठीक है? So yes, you can have an applause for all of yourselves, right? So हर्षिल, स्नेहा, बहुत लोग लीडर बोर्ड पे भी आए हो. So congratulations to all of you as well. So amazing performance, all of you. And okay, so that was all. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Yes, and you also have learned a powerful message, and also you are going to start applying in your lives as well. Do let me know how are you going to start applying that in your life in the comment section, as I have already asked you that question, right? So till then, guys, take care, bye bye, and I'm looking forward to see you all in our Vedantu platform very soon, right? So think about the Vedantu subscription. That is really something which you should all look forward to, right? So thank you, bye bye, take care, see you again very soon.